Everyone has many bodies, but I will deal with only two at this time. The stula, gross body, and the sukushma, the subtle body. These two bodies can be easily understood by everyone. The gross body can be felt, but the subtle body can reason, as everyone has experienced in the dreaming state. What keeps these two bodies together? There are 10 pranas. 5 are subtle, and 5 are gross. The gross pranas are in the gross body and move through the gross nadis or nervous system. The subtle pranas are in the subtle body and move through the subtle nadis. These two pranas are connected about the heart, which is the organ of sensation. When the poets and others felt that sensation, they called it Atma, or God, in the heart. The other connection of the pranas is between the heart and the navel. That is the mind. The subtle body has as many nerves as the gross body. The 3 main ones are the Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. The Ida nerve is on the left side, the Pingala is on the right, and between the two is Sushumna. The mouth of the Sushumna is closed by the goddess Kundalini as she is sleeping at the door of the Sushumna. The Kundalini is in the subtle body and remains there always, but part of her divine energy is in the gross body and manifested as prana, apana, vyana, samana, and udana. The Kundalini is the creator and the sustainer of the universe. She is the all in all. The best authority on the Kundalini is the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. It says, the Kundalini is sleeping, closing the door of the Sushumna. She sleeps above the Khanda, or where the nadis unite. She gives liberation to the yogi and bondage to fools. He who knows her knows yoga. The location of the Khanda is 12 angulus, or about 9 inches above the anus and 3 inches long and 3 inches in breadth. It is the shape of a bird's egg and covered with a soft white piece of cloth. Great Rishi Yajnavalkya says the Khanda is about the same location. All authorities on yoga give the location of the Khanda in the lower part of the body above the anus, and there is sleeping the Kundalini. The Hatha Yoga Pradipika says further about the Khanda in Kundalini, Yogins, awake the Kundalini that is sleeping at the door of the Sushumna, seated on the Vajrasan and taking hold of the ankles, yogis should slowly beat the Khanda. We read in the Sharada Tilaka about Kundalini. We pray to the Parada Devata united with Shiva, whose substance is the pure nectar or bliss, red like unto vermilion, the young flower of the hibiscus, the sunset sky, who having crept her way through the mass of sound issuing from the clashing and dashing of the 2 winds in the midst of the Sushumna, rises to the brilliant energy which glitters with the luster of 10 million lightnings. May she, the Kundalini, who quickly goes to and returns from Shiva, grant us the fruit of yoga. She, being awakened, is the cow of plenty to Kaulas and the Kalpa Kripa of all things desired for those who worship her. The Kundalini is the support of all. The yoga is the means to reach her. What is the Kundalini? When awakened, what then? The Kundalini, when awakened, is the giver of all power, health, wealth, and success. The Kundalini feeds the baby in the mother's womb. She fulfills our every desire. She is the all in all. I praise Tripura, which is the treasure house of the race. The Kundalini has 3 angles as well as 3 circles, and her Bhupura is 3 lines. Her mantra is 3 syllables, and she has 3 aspects. The Kundalini energy is also threefold in order that she may create the 3 gods,
Brahma, the creator or air, Vishnu, the preserver or water, Rudra, the destroyer or fire. Since she is triple everywhere, she is Tripura. O Mother of the Universe, those who praise you by the words Mother, All in All, and Maya will obtain all. There is nothing which cannot be obtained on earth or in the heavens by thy grace. This is as it should be, as the Kundalini is power of powers, light of lights, and all in all. The Kundalini is divine static and dynamic energy. The static energy, Kundalini, is sleeping at the Muladhara, root chakra. The dynamic energy of the Kundalini is all over the body as prana, apana, samana, vyana, and udana. These 5 vital breaths or life forces keep the body together. The duties of the 5 pranas are as follows. Prana remains in the upper part of the body and always moves upward. The apana resides in the lower part of the body or abdomen and always flows downward. The samana stays in the first section of the torso, digesting and distributing the food substances. The vyana resides in the heart and from there moves all over the body, its duty being the circulation of the blood. The udana carries the soul upward when the body dies. These 5 pranas stay in the grosser body. They are also in the finer or subtle body. The 5 finer breaths corresponding to the 5 grosser pranas above described. These 5 pranas stay in the grosser body. They are also in the finer or subtle body, the 5 finer breaths corresponding to the 5 grosser pranas above described. The pranayama yoga, the mudra yoga, and dharana yoga are all for the control of the 5 pranas and mind. Mind without prana is like a bird without wings. The practice of the mudras is to control the dynamic energy of the Kundalini, namely prana, apana, etc. The practice of pranayama is also to control the prana, apana, etc., the dynamic energy of the Kundalini, and with it awaken the static energy of the Kundalini, which is sleeping at the Muladhara, or root chakra. When the 5 pranas are controlled or made to stop at the desired place, the Muladhara chakra, or at the door of the Sushumna, it will work like a spark to the static energy of the Kundalini. When prana and apana are mixed, it will naturally cause heat in the body. Then the body becomes light and powerful. This extreme heat, when felt by the Kundalini, causes her to awaken from sleep. Then she goes into the Sushumna. The duty of the yogin is to gather together or control the 5 pranas, the life force of the Kundalini, that the dynamic energy of the Kundalini may be used to awaken the static energy of it, as one Kundalini energy will move the other energy.